Okay, guys, sorry it's taken me a hot second to get this out. I went to bed really late at like 7 a.m. because I didn't see that. Actually, no, I did see. I'm just lying. I did see that they canceled the drop. I just played Magic with some friends, so that is the entire reason why it's late. I'm recording this like almost not as soon as I woke up because I didn't think to check the sneaks. But you don't care about that. Let's just see. Let's see if they actually made Arrow interesting. Also, evil art is interesting. Gosh, darn, that was bright. I may or may not be sitting in a dark room at 3 p.m. Actually, it's 4. Oh, that's nifty. They've got a quick description for it. Let me see if I can... Highest quality, just do it. Okay. Shoot. Spawns an upward arrow at the cursor, summoning a rock. Press again to throw it. That's nifty. So... Is that... It's called Arrow Flight, I guess? It looks interesting. It looks like the projectile speed of the rock is, like, really slow. And then it also despawns? Interesting. Like, not like really, really slow, but somewhat slow. So, hold to spawn a rock carried by an arrow. I'm guessing this is either just straight up holding it or when you look beneath yourself. And then on hit, it grabs the enemy and releases. It fires toward your aim, exploding on impact. Okay, so when you release, it'll just shoot the rock off and drop you. Does it have... I think the rock might have gravity. Either that or it's just the... Oh, that's what the on hit thing was. Okay, it in fact does not have gravity. You can just stun lock your opponent for a solid 15 seconds. That might need fixed. Okay, it can grab multiple enemies. That is going to be really good for PvE, actually. Like, it depends on if they can get hit while they're flying on the rock. Because if they can, then like, Arrow's gonna be goated for support because you just grab all of the enemies and then fly in a circle and let everybody beat them up. Alright, so conjures arrows that burst outward, stunning enemies before exploding. So the first one is the stun, and then the second one is the big damage. So if... Hey, I think that might be the move that we saw before. Yeah, that was posted in the sneaks. That looks fun. Another projectile move. Spawns a Kotetsu arrow above the target, smashing down, then launches upward and slams back into the ground. So a lot of double hits. Arrow looks like it has a lot of stuns, and that's going to be, like, really strong. It'll let you get in place to use another move. Or literally anything else. What is that? Unleashes a close range surge of arrows from all directions. Bro, you took an extra day off and you didn't even, like, get the text to... You didn't even get the text to transition lines well? Bro, what are you doing? Dragging the target into the air and impaling them before slamming them down to the ground. An animation move! Peak! Not the best for PvE, but it looks fire, so nobody cares. That looks really cool. Kotetsu arrow fires an arrow that drags the opponent through the air before piercing them and tearing them apart with explosive force from all directions. Huh? That looks really cool, but I think the like projectile you shoot out might be buggy because it's not like showing up as an arrow, it's just showing up as the particles at the end. Doesn't look too bad. It's got 2 animation moves, so it's not going to be good on its own, or it's not going to be the best on its own for like dungeons because it doesn't have the best like AoE because of the 2 animation moves. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna go crazy for PvP. I wonder if the technical difficulties were... I said this in the Project Slayers Discord, and Nox laughed at me. Or laughed at what I said. I said that were the technical difficulties Nox's Wi-Fi being trash. He laughed at that. I got noticed. But I wonder if the technical difficulties were actually... because OOP was getting absolutely bodied and he didn't want to show it off. Because he is getting packed up right now. Oh, okay. He's actually doing something. That's interesting. So the second one doesn't block break. And it looks like a majority of these moves, like, I don't know. They don't stun other than that one. Yeah, you can absolutely set up junk with arrow. That looked really cool. I liked what Nox did there with... Here, let's just go back to that real quick. This man got... Nope, too far back. Okay, there we go. He got thrown up. He set up a rock in advance, used the eruption to stun him and deal damage, and then the rock to stun him again so he could get another M1 combo off. It looks like arrow is going to be fire for PvP. It looks like it's going to be pretty good for multiplayer PvE. But then, yeah, that ult seems really buggy right now. Hopefully they fix it later. It looks really cool. Somewhat. I can, like, hardly see what's going on in it. But I like the V more than the ult. It seems just overall a better and more consistent move. Plus, you might be able to get multiple people with the V. Wait. Hold on. Did his block deteriorate over time? No, it regenerated over time. Okay. So block can regenerate while you're blocking. Oops. That is news to me. Oh, he won? That's really surprising. I thought he was gonna lose. Okay, we go back to something. What is up with, like, the long pauses? Oh, okay, this is sick. So it shows what all is perfect blockable. So I think the X, the first strike, is not blockable. And then, or, nope, it is. It's just that, it's just that he wasn't close enough. It looks like everything is perfect blockable. Nope. his ult is not perfect. Arrow's ult is not blockable. Or perfect blockable. Yeah, it looks like... I think all of them are gonna be blockable besides the ult. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. It looks like you'll still get grabbed, but it'll be blocked. Yeah. Everything is blockable. The only reason you can't perfect block the ult is because you don't have enough block, I think. I don't know. Yeah, he's trying out the thing Nox did. Oh, no, wait, this is Nox. He was just messing around. Okay, cool. Arrow actually looks good. Like, I mean, clearly they really like their animation moves. Seeing as they did 2 of them. With the V and the B. With the ult. But also the ult looks really buggy with the arrow. So that might be something to look into. I don't know. Or maybe that's how it's supposed to be. But the ult looks like it's going to be hard to land. It's going to be either hard to land or something. I don't know. It's definitely not the best ult. It looks interesting, that's for sure. But, like... yeah. It's something. Anyways, arrow looks good. Honestly, I like all of the moves except for the ult. The Z is gonna be really strong. It's probably gonna be on a decent cooldown. It's got so much versatility that I... oh? That is 100% fire breathing. It's the... whatever the thing is, the 3/ move. That's that for fire breathing, I guarantee you. So they might actually be actively working on flame breathing right now. Let's see if we can see anything else. Flame breathing, all of the katanas. That's not very surprising. Yeah, no, I can't see anything else. Just flame breathing. Cool. So, we secretly got a sneak for the next breathing sneak, besides thunder. But we might get flame breathing soon. Cool. Anyways, I'm sure you guys have... actually, I'm not sure you guys have heard, but, I'll just quickly throw this out here now. I will do a video theorizing when it might drop, when Project Slayers 2 might drop, but it has been confirmed that it is going to come out next year. It's likely to come out before summer, but you never know with OOP. He has said in general that it likely won't be coming out this year because the break is too short or whatever. He's looking for a perfect launch, ideally without bugs. So you might have heard it here first. I don't know. But there is Arrow. It looks really cool. Sound effects honestly sound like it'd be for Arrow. The sound effects seem fitting. I mean, they're a bit goofy, but they seem fitting. Flame breathing might be the next after thunder breathing. And then I think that's it. Arrow looks like it'll be S tier for PvP. Because it's got so many grabs and stuns. It looks like it'll be really good for supporting people in PvE. If there is ever a meta for that. I don't know if there will be, but then for PvE on its own, it doesn't look like it'll be the best unless it's focusing on a boss. And even then it doesn't, it won't be very good if you're focusing on a boss in a group because of the 2 animation moves. You just can't use those. Anyways, that's all from me. Arrow looks great. The ult seems a bit buggy, but other than that, it looks great. We learned a little bit about blocking. You can regenerate block while you're blocking, I guess. Seems a bit strange. It's probably slower than not blocking regeneration, but whatever. Oh, might have cheated to win. You didn't hear it from me. You didn't hear it from me, but he might have cheated to win that fight. That fight there, because I could have sworn Nox was putting in work on this man. You didn't hear it from me though. You didn't hear it from me though. You didn't hear it from me. You didn't hear it from me that he was totally cheating. He had Nox reset his character, totally. I don't know. Just in a wee bit of a silly, goofy mood. Maybe they turned off regen. That's why this fight didn't last for 10 minutes. Actually, that might be what happened, because it only lasted for like 3. They totally turned off regen. Thank goodness. The fights would last forever with regen. Anyways. Yeah. Arrow looks really fun. If our progress from Project Slayers 1 does transfer to Project Slayers 2, then I'm glad I haven't worked on Arrow yet, because this looks like it'll actually be fun to use. Alright, for real this time, that's all from me. Hope y'all liked Arrow. It looks fun. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Now, this will be the first time I actually say this. Please subscribe. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can actually make money off of YouTube. I don't want the J word, or I want this to be my J word. We don't say that word around here. Anyways, yeah, YouTube is fun. Right, at 1,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away a tier 3 polar weapon, and at 2,000, I'll be giving away a tier 3 devourer weapon. Just had to throw that out there again. I think that is it. Arrow cool. Let me know what you guys think. That's all for tonight. Have a good night, and see ya.